All right. Well, I am here right now with Donna, and Donna is the managing director of Rise. And I am just so thrilled that we're getting a chance to talk to you because Rise is doing so much important work with women in media and technology. So can you talk a little bit about Rise and what the program is all about?
So Rise is a not-for-profit, and we support women in broadcast, media and entertainment. We have an award-winning mentorship program that we host globally starting in June of this year, and that's in all of our territories: North America, Europe, APAC and India, and hopefully the Middle East.
Wow.
And South America. I'm hoping that will probably be next year, but they're the chapters that we want to launch this year.
That is so fantastic. And I have spoken to so many women who are here at NAB saying, one, they were either part of the mentoring program, or two, they just will stop me and be like, can you please make sure that I can be part of the mentoring program? Because I think they just realize how valuable that is. But you also have a booth. This is, I think, one of the first years that you have a booth at NAB. So can you talk a little bit about the booth that we have?
So we were really fortunate that NAB gave us the floor space, and then our amazing partners, DCE Agency and Think Logistics, were happy to provide us the booth and all the logistics that go with it. So we have a 300 square foot booth in the West Hall, 4,500. It's amazing. It captures the spirit of Rise and our community. So there's lots of our smiling faces on the walls of the booth. We've got amazing footage of all the events that we've been running in the last 6 to 12 months. Good giveaways.
I was going to say, can you please talk about, this is what I think is really fun about one of the things that you're doing at the booth, are the emergency kits.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think we can all relate to these emergency kits and use them. So please tell us what is in the emergency kits that anybody can go access whatever they want.
So in our emergency kits, we have sanitary towels, we have safety pins, blister plasters, regular Band-Aids, hair brushes, sewing kits, hair bobbles, just so many things. A Kate's energy bar that we donated by Kate's Food this year, just so that people can keep their blood sugars balanced this year while they're running around and maybe can't grab anything to eat. And so, when you've got a blister, or we've had so many people come, I've got a blister, and I'm like, we've got just the thing for you. Last year, someone was about to go on stage and do a presentation, and their skirt button had popped open. So we came to the rescue with one of our pins. So, they're just fabulous. They're really good, and people, really use them. So I think we made up 200 for this show, and already we're down to less than half. So they're definitely used and needed.
Oh, that's so great. Yeah, it's so funny because I think you gave them out at IBC as well. And I brought my kit home, of course. And my daughter loves the hairbrush with the little mirror inside of it, and she refuses to use any other hairbrush except for that one. So that is my little shout out to how amazing.
I should probably give a big shout out to Iron Mountain because they sponsored us this year. So they paid for the emergency kits for this show. So that was really sweet of them.
Yeah. And then you're also doing a lot in terms of wellness programs. And so you did something today, this morning, I believe, right? Which was too early for me. But I admire the people who actually showed up, and we saw some of the pictures. So talk a little bit about the wellness program that you're doing.
So we've got a women's health program that we launched in January. And one of the things that we're looking at is holistic view for women in the workplace. And so what that looks like, mind, body and soul. So to be productive at work, you obviously have to have, good energy, good health, good mental health. And so we run an online group once a month for women. We talk about menopause, pregnancies, fertility, just general health, how you can look after yourself mentally and physically. And one of the things that we thought about for this show was obviously a lot of people travel internationally to NAB, jet lag, always constantly on the go. How can we support women? And we were very fortunate to have Wellness and Care agree to fly in and host this event for us. So Laurie and Claudia came in this morning and hosted a beautiful session. There was stretching, there was resistance bands, there was lots of herbal teas, and it was just a really lovely session. Everybody said that they really appreciated it, got lots of hints and tips about how to stay well and stretch and work out, even if it's just 5-10 minutes before a show or, a big conference or meeting. So it was just really lovely, and we're hoping to grow that side of Rise more and more this year.
Yeah. And I think, I know you started at Rise last year, right? I believe last year. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Has it been a full year yet?
No.
But I have to say, I've been involved in it for about 2 years now, and I am so grateful for you, Donna, and I am so grateful for all of the people that you bring together. And I've met so many great friends, and I was in the C-suite
program.
But I just those women that you have brought together are just so special, and you have just been so committed to that global vision, and I'm so grateful for that. So thank you for everything that you do.
Oh, you're so sweet. No, I mean, it's an honour and a privilege. I say to everybody, it's a huge responsibility. I feel, the weight of it on me, day in and day out to deliver for women in the industry and make sure that they're heard, they're seen, they're supported. And one of the amazing pieces of feedback that we've had this year is that Rise is their safe space, and it is an incredible privilege to be able to be that for such a large group of women. And we just want more and more women to join our community and feel supported by us.
Aww. Well, so how can people join Rise? How can they become members?
So they can come to our booth and scan our QR code and sign up for our free membership. They can go to our website and sign up there. But we need sponsors. I'm going to just put that out there. We really need sponsors. We're completely sponsor funded. We don't have Rise if we don't have sponsors. I know it's been a really tough time for the industry this year, and there's been a lot of budgetary cuts, but, if you're passionate about women in the industry and getting more women into the industry, and, you want diversity in your organisation to add to the richness of it, please consider supporting Rise. It means so much.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. And also Rise has a job board too that I want to plug, because I think that's important also, is just, making sure that people understand that there's a place that they can go that is supporting women and supporting women in tech. So, but yes, sponsors, we need sponsors for Rise to keep it going and to keep your global expansion vision going, because it's so beneficial for so many people. So anyway, thank you so much, Donna. Thank you for everything that you're doing, and thank you.